Welcome back, race fans. We're at it again. This time we got 32 drivers in open wheel cars going down the track rally style. Driving the Indy 500 oval in green trim, Dale Taylor. Driving the Z-Rod in blue trim from HFA Motor Club, Ricardo Hernandez, Ego. Stephanie Hughes from Spania Lanes is driving the Indy 500 oval in teal finish. And driving Clip Rod, we welcome a newcomer, Faith Martineau. So much can happen when the wheels are open, and we're going to find out. Let's race. Taylor and Hernandez in the front row. Taylor, Ego, Martineau, Hughes, single file. Group bunches up out of turn 2. Hughes sideways, and Martineau flips, then comes back. Incredible. Wow. Taylor pulling away to the finish, then followed by Ego coming backwards. And I think Martineau made a miraculous save. She was on 2 wheels for a brief second. And then we've lost Hughes. I think Hughes must hit a guardrail up there at turn 3. Yes, there's Hughes. Hit the guardrail at turn 3. Scoring is 5 for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for last, and a DNF is a 0. So Taylor looking smooth in that Indy 500. Ego looking good as well. Martineau had an incredible save. She was up on sideways on 2 wheels and came back. DNF by Hughes. Martineau and Taylor in the front row. Taylor pulling away early, and the pack is getting dangerously slow at turn 2. Got to keep up your speed. But it's Taylor driving as if he owns the track, all alone to the solo victory. And I think it's carnage back up there at turn 2. The pack just wasn't fast enough, and there are just cars everywhere. So Taylor's opened up a huge gap with back-to-back victories. That triple DNF put him almost 1 to 2 laps ahead of the field. Hughes and Martineau in the front row. Hughes, Ego, Martineau, Taylor, single file. Clean out of turn 2, and Hughes floors it. She's putting distance between her and the chase pack, and she's all alone, followed by a distant Hernandez, and then there's Taylor and Martineau picking up the rear. So Taylor is going to move on to the next round. He's got the points, but joining him will either be Ego, Hughes, or Martineau. 1 lap will decide it. Ego and Hughes in the front row. And Hughes again taking charge into turn 2. She wants that second round badly. Flips around backwards. Looks like she's going to back it all the way to the finish line and into the next round. And I think Martineau's managed to escape for a second place finish. And we lost Ego and Taylor back at turn 3. They must have fallen off the track at turn 3. Yep, there they are. There's one and there's Taylor. So Taylor and Hughes in the 2 Indy cars will advance. They each had 2-lap wins. Driving the Formula Solar is Brian Dykema. Driving the 32 Ford Uno Hot Rod from the land down under, Daniel Bear McKay Big Mac. Kevin Rose is driving Carbide, and driving the 2 Jet Z from Team Cogspeed, McKenna Ritz. Dykema and Big Mac in the front row. Dykema separating early, Ritz sideways blocking the others. That could be danger going into turn 2. Dykema is still pulling ahead. He's all alone. He'll take the solo victory. And did they get out of turn 2? It looks like, yes, Ritz and Rose, they made it out of turn 2. Big Mac, I think he flipped somewhere, not sure where, but yeah, there's Big Mac right there. So a convincing win by Dykema and a solid second and third by Ritz and Rose. Not sure what happened to Big Mac back there. Ritz and Dykema in the front row. Dykema leading out Big Mac. Those 2 separating. Mac tries an inside turn on Dykema, but Dykema holds him off. Mac is still trailing, can't quite close the distance, and it's Dykema and Big Mac. And what happened to Ritz and Rose? Looks like they touch wheels back on turn 2. That is a no-no in open wheel racing. So Dykema pitching a no-hitter with back-to-back wins. He's a lap ahead of the field. It looks like a race for the second spot. Rose and Ritz in the front row. Rose, Big Mac, Ritz, Dykema, single file into turn 2. Nice outside pass by Big Mac on Rose. Taking it. Oh, he flips his car. Big Mac just flipped his car after taking the lead. And Rose slides on by, and Rose heads on to the finish. And what happened to Ritz and Dykema? Oh boy, I guess they got caught out. Well, see, there's Rose. Oh, Ritz and Dykema pushed Big Mac down the track. Oh boy. So the multiple DNFs means Dykema punches his ticket to the next round. Rose has a commanding lead over Big Mac and Ritz. Final lap. Big Mac and Rose in the front row. Rose, Mac, Ritz, Dykema single file. Mac bumping Rose, but Rose floors it. And Big Mac flips his car again. Oh, what a heartbreak. And Rose heads on to take the solo victory. And Ritz, I think, is finishing. Yes, Ritz finishes a distant second. And where did Dykema go? Dykema got sideways and spun out before turn 3. And oh, the heartbreak for McKay. Big Mac. So Rose and Dykema take it with ease. And we'll say goodbye to Big Mac and Ritz. And the Moving On Club is back with its first 4 members, Dale Taylor, Stephanie Hughes, Brian Dykema, and Kevin Rose. Congratulations, we'll see you in the next round. Thanks for watching, folks. If you like these tournaments and a little bit of drama, hit like and subscribe for immediate updates. Check us out on Facebook at Slingshot 360 Diecast Racing. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you at the races.